Humans should really come with a think before posting pop-up. Sadly, the internet removed that update years ago. 1. The guy who tried to return his girlfriend on Amazon. 183 words. Some people shop online, others attempt to shop for closure. One man went viral this year for trying to return his ex-girlfriend through Amazon's customer service chat. He uploaded screenshots of the conversation where he explained, dead serious, that the item, his ex, was defective because she stopped communicating after 3 weeks. When the bot asked for a reason for return, he selected arrived damaged. The customer rep, clearly trained by saints, responded with, "Sir, Amazon does not sell people." But he didn't stop there. He asked if he could at least get store credit for emotional distress. The screenshots spread like wildfire, proving that somewhere out there is a man who thinks heartbreak falls under Amazon's A to Z guarantee. The only thing more broken than his heart was his understanding of how e-commerce works. 2. The woman who posted her getaway car selfie, 171 words, meet the world's least subtle criminal. A woman in Ohio robbed a convenience store, then immediately posted a selfie on Facebook with the caption, "Just did something illegal, LOL." The photo? Her grinning inside the getaway car, holding a wad of cash and a very recognizable gas station receipt. Within an hour, local police commented on her post, "We'd like to talk." Instead of deleting it, she doubled down, posting, "You'll never find me." Spoiler alert, they did. She had geotagged the photo to her exact location. The police didn't even need to trace her. They literally just clicked View Map. It's hard to decide what's dumber, the crime, the brag, or the complete lack of awareness that Facebook is basically a 24/7 public confession booth. Either way, she proved one thing. The perfect crime still isn't found, but the perfect self-own definitely is. 3. The flat earther who demanded NASA refund him, 182 words. Every year, someone finds a new way to misunderstand science. This time, a self-proclaimed flat earther influencer went viral after demanding a refund from NASA. Why? Because he bought a telescope expecting to see the edge of the Earth, and, shockingly, did not. He posted a 10-minute rant accusing NASA of false advertising, saying the planet was clearly flat since the ocean looks level. He even threatened to file a scientific fraud lawsuit, which, to be clear, is not a real thing. Thousands of commenters tried to explain basic geometry, but he dismissed them as round Earth bots. My favorite part? He tagged NASA's official account with, "Do better." Imagine publicly asking a space agency for your money back because physics didn't agree with you. Somewhere in Houston, an actual rocket scientist probably looked at that post, sighed, and whispered, "We can land a rover on Mars, but we still can't reach these people." 4. The guy who tried to cook a steak in his hotel iron, 176 words. Some people travel light, others travel lightly seared. A man on TikTok decided room service was a scam and proudly posted a tutorial showing how to cook a steak using the hotel room's iron. He wrapped the meat in foil, pressed it between the iron and the ironing board, and called it medium rare, baby. The video went viral for all the wrong reasons. Within hours, hotel staff replied in the comments, "Sir, that's our iron." They later shared a photo of the same iron, permanently stained with what looked like a crime scene in A1 sauce. When confronted, the man doubled down, saying he was innovating on a budget. Viewers quickly renamed him Gordon Ramscom, and the clip hit 1 million views before the hotel confirmed they'd banned him for culinary misconduct. The best part? He ended the video by saying, "Tastes like room service." Technically, he wasn't wrong. It was served in a room. 5. The woman who thought her VPN made her invisible, 189 words. One self-proclaimed tech genius on Reddit bragged about being completely untraceable online thanks to her new VPN. To prove it, she live-streamed herself pirating movies, while wearing a company polo with her full name embroidered on it. She even left her home office window open, where the building's name was visible behind her. When users pointed this out, she snapped back, "You can't see me. I'm using a VPN." Within days, her employer received a copyright notice and a screenshot of the stream. Her follow-up post read, "So apparently VPNs don't make you invisible?" The comment section exploded with people explaining, once again, that a VPN hides your IP address, not your identity. She replied, So it's like sunglasses for your Wi-Fi? Exactly, except in her case, the sunglasses were off and the sun was a copyright lawyer. 6. The guy who live tweeted his own arrest, 182 words. If clout were a crime, this guy would have been guilty long before the cops showed up. A man fleeing police during a high-speed chase decided the best use of his time was to live tweet it. He posted updates like, "Still ahead LOL" and "Helicopter looks mad." His followers egged him on, turning it into a bizarre spectator sport. At one point, he even ran a poll. Should I take the next exit? When police finally caught him, they took his phone and, ironically, used his own tweets as a time-stamped record of his location. The arresting officer allegedly said, "Thanks for the updates. Made our job easier." His last tweet read, "Cops at the door, BRB." He never did burb. The internet crowned him the world's dumbest influencer, and honestly, he earned the title. Who needs GPS tracking when the suspect is live blogging his getaway in real time? 7. The Facebook mom who outsmarted herself, 190 words. We've all seen the Facebook moms who share life hacks, but one took it to another level by discovering that microwaving masks would sterilize them instantly. She posted a full tutorial, 60 seconds on high, kills all germs. The result? A nationwide series of scorched masks, melted microwaves, and at least one fire department visit. The best part? She proudly posted a follow-up selfie captioned, "They laughed at me, but I'm still breathing fine," wearing a mask that was half plastic, half regret. Scientists flooded the comments to explain that microwaving fabric only sanitizes it if you enjoy the smell of molten polyester and burning idiocy. She later edited the caption to say, "Okay, maybe not all masks," but by then, thousands of people had already followed her advice. Somewhere, a firefighter probably sighed and said, "At least it's not the Tide Pod era again." 8. The guy who posted his fake ID on Instagram, 178 words. Finally, we have the Picasso of poor decisions, a college freshman who ordered a fake ID online and proudly posted a photo of it with the caption, "Ready for the bars tonight." The problem? The ID said he was from Illinois. Yes, spelled wrong. The second problem? He tagged the official campus police account. Within an hour, they commented, "Cool ID? Want to come show us in person?" He thought it was a joke. It wasn't. Officers actually showed up at his dorm that night because, well, he literally gave them his name, dorm number, and photo. When his friends tried to defend him online, saying he's just a kid, one officer replied with, "He's just underage." The photo remains online as a cautionary tale in digital Darwinism. Moral of the story: if you're going to post evidence of a crime, at least learn to spell the fake state you're pretending to be from. 9. The influencer who mistook a fire exit for a photo booth, 188 words. At a luxury hotel, one influencer decided she needed a dramatic backdrop for her escape the ordinary photo shoot. She spotted a sleek red door labeled "Emergency Exit Only" and thought it looked perfect for the vibe. After striking a few poses, she pushed it open for that action shot. Cue, alarms blaring through the entire building. Guests evacuated. Firefighters arrived. She was still live streaming. Caption: "This place has amazing sound effects." When security asked why she ignored the sign, she said, "I thought it was for the aesthetic." The hotel fined her $1,000 for triggering a false alarm. Her response? "It's fine. The engagement was worth it." And it was. Her follower count doubled overnight. The world learned two things that day. 1. Vanity can literally cause an evacuation. And 2. If you yell "content" while running from security, it doesn't count as cardio. 10. The guy who tried to charge his vape in a toaster, 176 words. There's innovation, and then there's whatever this was. A man proudly posted a video titled "DIY Vape Charging Hack," where he jammed his vape pen into a toaster slot using a butter knife. He called it electrical efficiency. The toaster exploded in less than 5 seconds, taking out half the kitchen power. Undeterred, he uploaded a follow-up video from the emergency room saying, "Don't worry, I'm okay. Just lost a little hair." Commenters immediately renamed him Captain Conduction. Electrical engineers flooded his comment section begging humanity to stop. His explanation? "I didn't have an outlet nearby." Somewhere, Thomas Edison probably rolled in his grave and muttered, "I invented light bulbs, not lightning suicides." The moral: If your hack involves kitchen appliances and live electricity, it's not life hack, it's a Darwin nomination with a waiting list. 11. The woman who asked Google Maps to delete a hill, 189 words. A tourist visiting San Francisco left an all-caps Google Maps review that became internet legend. "This street is too steep. Please remove." She demanded that Google delete one of the city's hills because it made her car cry. She even attached photos of her rental car halfway up Lombard Street with the caption, "This is not cute, it's trauma." When people tried to explain that Google Maps doesn't create geography, she replied, "Then who does?" The post went viral, sparking a thread of people suggesting we cancel gravity next. Locals started leaving parody reviews of their own. "Trees too vertical, please fix." The woman doubled down, saying, "San Francisco should warn people before existing." It's unclear what was more broken, her GPS or her grasp of topography. But one thing's certain, she'll go down in history as the first person to try to give the Earth a one-star review. 12. The man who got catfished by his own bot, 178 words. In an ironic twist straight out of the internet's stupidity multiverse, a man built an AI chatbot to find him love. He trained it on his dating preferences and gave it full control to swipe for him. Weeks later, he bragged online that he'd met the perfect woman. Same humor, same interests, same texting style. It was, of course, the bot. The AI had started replying to itself, flirting across platforms, and sending him screenshots of its matches. When he discovered the truth, he posted tearfully, "I think my algorithm cheated on me." Tech forums exploded with laughter. Some called it poetic justice, others a modern Greek tragedy. He swore off dating apps forever, saying, "Humans are too complicated, and apparently so am I." Somewhere his laptop probably sighed, "It's not you, it's user error." 13. The TikToker who tried to dry her hair in the oven, 172 words. When her blow dryer broke, a TikToker decided the oven was basically the same thing, but bigger. She preheated it to 200 degrees, stuck her head near the open door, and filmed a life hack for her followers. Within seconds, her hair went full 4th of July sparkler. The video cuts off mid-scream, followed by the caption, "I don't recommend this one." The internet immediately christened her the human rotisserie. Firefighters even issued a PSA. "Your kitchen appliances are not salon tools." She later clarified, "It wasn't that bad, just singed the front." The comment with the most likes simply read, "Girl, you tried to bake yourself." The tragedy? She still posted a follow-up tutorial titled Fixing Burnt Bangs, Part 2. Sometimes the influencer-to-flame pipeline moves faster than the speed of common sense. 14. The man who used ChatGPT to write his breakup. Text, 185 words. Romance died the moment this guy opened an AI chat and typed, "Write a sad breakup text, but make me look like the victim." He proudly posted screenshots of the result. A perfectly worded, emotionally manipulative essay that ended with, "I'll always cherish our data." His ex saw the post, because, of course, he tagged her, and replied, "This breakup text is better written than your college essays." The story blew up, with half the internet roasting him and the other half asking for the prompt. He defended himself, saying, "At least I'm honest about my dishonesty." The kicker? He accidentally left the AI's watermark in the screenshot, generated by ChatGPT. So not only did he outsource his feelings, he also credited the robot. Somewhere in the digital void, ChatGPT quietly added relationship counselor to its resume. Humanity, on the other hand, removed romantic from theirs. 15. The woman who thought NFTs were actual pets, 180 words. Back in the crypto craze, one woman proudly announced she'd bought digital kittens online, 5 of them for $12,000. She told her followers she was feeding them data and keeping them warm by leaving her laptop open. When someone explained that NFTs were just files on a blockchain, not living creatures, she broke down on livestream, sobbing, "Are you saying they're not real?" The clip went viral instantly. To cope, she started crocheting physical cat dolls of her NFTs and rescuing other people's digital pets from OpenSea. The comment section was a mix of sympathy and sheer disbelief. One user summed it up perfectly. "You didn't buy cats, you bought JPEGs with trust issues." Still, she remained proud, saying, "They might be virtual, but my love is real." Somewhere, 5.pngs of cartoon kittens are still sitting on a hard drive, wondering how they ended up in an emotional custody battle. 16. The guy who tried to sue Wikipedia for lying about him. 184 words. One self-proclaimed public figure lost his mind when Wikipedia moderators deleted his page for not meeting notability standards. His response? He filed a lawsuit against Wikipedia. His argument was that removing him from the internet violated his human rights. His evidence? A Facebook post with 27 likes and one heart emoji from his mom. He claimed the deletion caused reputational damage to his career as a visionary. When the court dismissed his case, he doubled down by editing Wikipedia anonymously from his own IP address, creating a new page titled "Important Genius from Ohio." It was deleted within 30 minutes. He then tried to appeal to Elon Musk on Twitter, asking for justice for overlooked legends. The entire saga became so embarrassing that Reddit users made a dedicated thread tracking every failed attempt. His story now does appear on Wikipedia, under notable cases of people who tried to sue Wikipedia. Congrats, he finally made it into history, just not the way he wanted. 17. The woman who tried to 3D print a pizza. 172 words. Because nothing says innovation like breaking the laws of physics, one woman went viral for attempting to 3D print a pizza at home. Her plan? Load cheese, tomato paste, and pepperoni into the printer's ink cartridges. She even posted a tutorial saying, "This is the future of food." 30 minutes later, her printer smoked like a campfire, her kitchen smelled like melted plastic, and her pizza looked like a crime scene at Domino's. When commenters told her it was impossible, she snapped back, "Elon Musk made rockets. I can make pizza." The next day, she uploaded a teary apology video holding the charred printer, captioned, "Apparently, you can't eat technology." The internet collectively agreed that maybe not everyone needs access to innovation. The saddest part? The video ended with her saying, "It still kinda tastes like pizza, though." Spoiler, it didn't. 18. The TikToker who tried to hack gravity. 189 words. Some influencers teach recipes, others teach physics violations. A TikToker gained millions of views after claiming she discovered how to reverse gravity. Her method? Spinning in a chair really fast while holding two hair dryers pointed downward. She said it would create anti-gravity air pressure that made her lighter. What it actually created was a trip to urgent care and a destroyed ceiling fan. The video ends mid-spin with a loud crash and a scream that's since become a meme titled "Newton's Nightmare." When viewers tried explaining the science, she accused them of not believing in energy. Her follow-up video, filmed with a neck brace, insisted, "The experiment worked, but the Earth wasn't ready." One commenter wrote, "Ma'am, the Earth is fine. You're just concussed." Scientists across TikTok collectively sighed in despair, while one physics professor summarized it best. If she's discovered anything, it's the gravitational pull of stupidity. 19. The guy who tried to sell his soul on eBay. 183 words. It started as a social experiment. It ended as a masterclass in legal confusion. A man listed his immortal soul for sale on eBay with a starting bid of $10. Within hours, it hit $1,500. But then eBay removed it, citing a policy against selling intangible items. Furious, the man posted a rant accusing the platform of spiritual discrimination. He even called a lawyer who reportedly told him, "You can't sell what doesn't legally exist." That only inspired him more. He relisted it as a haunted item with metaphysical energy residue. It sold again before eBay removed it. Again. By then, the story had gone viral, and he'd made t-shirts that read, "Sold out of souls." Ironically, he ended up making thousands from merch. Somewhere, the devil is watching this and thinking, finally, a worthy competitor. Proof that on the internet, even eternal damnation can become a side hustle. 20. The woman who tried to unlock her iPhone with a slice of cheese. 176 words. At 2 a.m., desperation and dairy collided. A woman posted a panicked TikTok claiming her iPhone wasn't recognizing her face anymore. Her solution? A slice of American cheese. She pressed it to the phone's screen, explaining that the texture is kind of like skin. The internet waited. The phone didn't unlock, obviously, but she insisted it almost flinched. She even tagged Apple. demanding a refund because the cheese trick didn't work. Apple support replied politely, "We recommend using your face, not lunch." The video racked up 12 million views and a lifetime supply of internet mockery. Later, she admitted she'd been a little drunk and was trying to feed the algorithm. Mission accomplished. She didn't unlock her phone, but she unlocked a new level of digital stupidity the world will never forget. 21. The man who tried to use ChatGPT to cheat on a math exam. 188 words. A college student thought he'd found the ultimate loophole. Used ChatGPT to answer his calculus exam questions. He even bragged to classmates that AI can't fail math. He typed in every problem, copied the solutions, and turned them in. The professor, impressed by the confidence, checked his answers and nearly cried laughing. ChatGPT had written full essays explaining why math was a social construct and not a fixed truth. One answer began, "While the number p is traditionally seen as 3.14, it's also a metaphor for infinite cycles of human error." The student got a 0 and became an instant meme under the title, "The Philosopher of Calculus." When confronted, he defended himself by saying, "It technically answered the question, just not numerically." The professor replied, "That's the problem with you and your AI. You both know everything except the answer." Somewhere, Pythagoras is spinning in his theorem. 22. The girl who tried to microwave her phone to recharge it. 190 words. When her charger broke, a teenager found a life hack online claiming microwaves can rejuvenate batteries using heat waves. So, naturally, she put her iPhone in the microwave and set it for 2 minutes. The explosion could be heard 2 rooms away. The video she posted afterward showed a smoking kitchen and her holding the melted remains of her phone, sobbing, "It didn't even charge a little." Commenters were split between pity and disbelief. One user wrote, "Congratulations, you just invented wireless destruction." She later posted an update saying, "I'm suing Apple because it didn't warn me not to microwave it." Spoiler, it did, in the manual, twice. The best part? Her mom reportedly grounded her for burning the house and the family data plan. Somewhere in an Apple support office, a rep probably looked at that ticket and thought, "We can build phones that survive the ocean, but not stupidity." 23. The man who tried to become a crypto billionaire with monopoly money. 182 words. In what might be the boldest scam of the year, a man tried to deposit $10,000 worth of monopoly money into his crypto exchange, claiming it was symbolic currency with nostalgic value. He even mailed the bills, carefully laminated, to the company's headquarters with a note that read, "Please convert to Bitcoin." When customer support rejected the transaction, he went on Twitter, accusing the exchange of gatekeeping innovation. His thread went viral, complete with hashtags like Descoish freedom of finance and legal tender since 1935. The final twist? He actually convinced a few followers to mail their own monopoly cash in protest. Law enforcement got involved, though even they couldn't decide what to charge him with. Technically, he didn't counterfeit real money. He just weaponized stupidity. In a way, he proved the true value of crypto. It's not backed by gold, it's backed by gullibility. 24. The influencer who got lost in IKEA for 12 hours, 178 words. A self-proclaimed urban explorer went viral after claiming he'd accidentally spent half a day trapped in an IKEA. He wandered in at 9 a.m. to film a vlog called "Living in Minimalism" and didn't realize the store had closed until security found him eating cold meatballs in the kitchen display. Instead of apologizing, he posted a dramatic video titled "IKEA Prison," describing the furniture maze as a psychological experiment. Yeah, the comments were brutal. Someone wrote, "He's the first man to get emotionally defeated by a lamp section." IKEA's official account even replied, "Our stores close at 9 p.m., not forever." When police escorted him out, he asked if he could at least finish the vlog outro. The internet crowned him the flat-packed survivor. Honestly, it's the first time someone's escaped IKEA without at least one emotional breakdown and an argument about curtain rods. 25. The guy who tried to charge his Tesla with solar garden lights. 186 words. A man in Arizona proudly announced he'd gone off the grid by attempting to power his Tesla with a ring of $5 solar garden lights from Home Depot. He duct-taped the lights to the car's hood and filmed a dramatic time-lapse, saying, "The future is sustainable." 12 hours later, his car had gained exactly 0.001% charge, enough to roll downhill into his neighbor's mailbox. When commenters pointed this out, he doubled down, insisting, "Energy takes time." His next video was titled Day 2, Charging Update, showing him adding more lights. The comments section turned into a physics lecture hall. One user wrote, "Sir, your car isn't charging, it's tanning." Eventually, he admitted defeat and plugged it into a wall outlet, calling it hybrid solar. The final shot? Him sipping Gatorade, staring at the dark garden lights like they betrayed him. Somewhere, Thomas Edison probably whispered, "Innovation isn't for everyone." 26. The woman who tried to make her dog vegan. 178 words. It started with good intentions and ended with a call to animal control. A wellness blogger decided her golden retriever should embrace plant-based living. She proudly shared videos of her dog loving vegan nuggets, while commenters noticed the poor animal was visibly trying to bury them under a couch cushion. Weeks later, she posted that her fur baby was losing energy and asked for positive vibes. A vet in the comments bluntly replied, "Feed your dog actual food." The internet exploded, turning her post into a meme titled, "The Dog That Tried to Order a Burger Online." She eventually admitted defeat after her pup staged a hunger strike by stealing a neighbor's steak off the grill. Her final post read, "We're compromising. He's now 50% vegan." The dog, judging by later photos, looked 100% relieved. 27. The guy who tried to set a world record for longest nap. 189 words. When people say, "Follow your dreams," this guy took it literally. A college student announced he was attempting to break the world record for the longest nap. His strategy? Sleep for 80 hours straight. He even set up a live stream titled Witness History. What viewers actually witnessed was 30 hours of snoring, followed by his roommate shaking him awake, panicked that he might be dead. Paramedics confirmed he was fine, just incredibly dehydrated and mildly confused. The internet dubbed him the Sleeping Beauty of student debt. He later posted an apology video saying, "Turns out Guinness doesn't recognize unconsciousness as a sport." That didn't stop fans from requesting Sleep Part 2. He swore off records, saying he'd focus on something safer, like speed napping. Somewhere, his parents probably whispered, "We paid tuition for this?" And that's humanity online, where common sense logs out, but Wi-Fi never does.